Hi everybody and welcome to the Discover Bundoran Facebook page. We are here in the Slieve Russell in Ballyconnell for our Ask Nathan with Nathan Carter. Hello.
Hello, great to be on Facebook Live. Big hello to everybody at home or wherever you are watching us there.
We hope to have a lot of people watching, and we had a lot of questions in over the week, which we'll be getting to. The most important question that we have at the moment is, did you watch the toy show last night?
I didn't. I was gigging. I was playing in Limerick. We did 2 nights at the University Concert Hall there in Limerick. Which was great fun, but I missed the toy show. But I heard all about it today. I heard it was very good. I heard it was a bit emotional in places.
It was a bit emotional. Yeah. Have the tissues ready when you watch it back later on. Tell me, 2017 must have been one of your busiest years to date.
I just sat on the couch all year, to be honest.
Yeah, I see that.
I did nothing. It's been great. Definitely one of the busiest years. I mean, gigging wise, I probably did slightly less gigs, but we did a lot more touring, as in we were in America for the first time on tour. We did a lot of dates all across the UK, brand new venues that I'd never played before. Apart from the gigging, I recorded a new TV series which has just finished.
Yes, we were watching it, yeah. So you've become kind of more of a TV presenter as well.
I would
to add that.
A TV bluffer more than a presenter, to be honest.
Did you enjoy it though?
I did enjoy it. It was. I felt a lot more comfortable this series just because I sort of had a little bit more experience of doing the first one. But like for me, normally I'm just concentrating on the show, the songs and the production. But then when you're doing TV, you've got to remember the links into each segment. You've got to interview people and know all about them.
Timings and all that kind of stuff.
Read note of cue as well as trying to sing songs. So there was a lot going on, but it was good fun. I enjoyed it, and some of the guests we had were fantastic. You know, I got to work with some real legends that I never really imagined I would ever sing with. You know, so. Did
you have all of the guests on that you wanted to have on, or was there a few that were already reached, or that you couldn't guess just for timing?
I put a list of 50 to the Tyrone Productions who produced the show. And I think out of my list, I got about 4 guests. So they picked a lot of them, you know, which was fine, and it was great. And I got to meet some incredible people, and as I say, sing with some legends like Paul Carrick, Martina McCutcheon, all these sort of people that I'd watched on TV growing up, you know. So that was cool.
And you got to do some rally driving then on last Sunday's episode.
Rally driving, stunt driving. I learned how to do a few stunts in a car. I always thought I was a good driver until I got in with the young lad.
He was like 12 or something, wasn't he?
14, and like he would put us all to shame, you know. So it was good fun though.
One of the other things that you did, and I texted her during the week to see if she had any dirt. You lived with Lucy for a couple of days, yes, I did. And she said, "Ask him about snoring while sleeping in the tour van."
Lucy's great crack. She came on tour with us to Scotland for 2 days. Well, we was in Liverpool for a day, and then I travelled up to Inverness with Lucy for 2 days. She came and watched our shows in the Eden Court Theatre, and she lived on the tour bus with us. But a couple of the lads in the band are really bad snorers, so not naming names, Tom, but. She was in the bunk above him, so she heard every bit of snoring going on.
Very good. So we'll look forward to seeing that episode in the new year, hopefully. On a scale of kind of 1 to nervous, sort of you've got your gig here tonight in Ballyconnell, you're in Bundoran next weekend, which we'll talk about in a little while, and then you had your TV show, you had your 3 Arena, you had your nerves. I presume you get nervous?
I do still get nervous before shows. And generally, the bigger the gig, the more nervous I get. As you say, earlier this year I did the 2 biggest gigs of my career. I played the 3 Arena and I played the SSE Arena in Belfast. They were both sold out, which was amazing. And we recorded the Dublin gig, the 3 Arena gig, for a DVD and live CD, which is just out for Christmas, in case anyone's looking for a present. But I was absolutely shaking like a leaf. But it was, it was after the first sort of 2 or 3 songs were done, I was fine then, you know. But it was good fun, and I never ever dreamt that I'd be playing an arena. And you know, next year we're going back to do them again in March. So it's just a dream come true for me, really.
You mentioned Christmas there, and I get the feeling from. Obviously, you have your Christmas album, you have your Christmas song, which you released during the week. You love Christmas, I think.
I love Christmas. I'm a secret admirer of Christmas. It's my favourite time of year. And this year, I'm staying in Northern Ireland for Christmas. My mum and dad are coming over to see me and my brother Jake, because he's actually working all during Christmas. He's Aladdin in the SSE pantomime in Belfast. So
that'll be a family day out as well.
So we're going to go up and watch him a couple of the days, and we're going to be looking after the food this year, which neither of us are good in the kitchen at all. So God knows how it's going to turn out. It's going to be exciting.
By the way, if you have any questions, do comment them down below. Tell us where you're watching, and tag in Nathan Fan as well to let him know that we're live with Nathan Carter this afternoon, and we are here in the Sleeve Russell in Ballyconnell. In terms of like what the show will be tonight and what the show will be next weekend, will there be a huge difference, or?
No, it's going to be generally the same show. We've been working for the last 2 weeks on putting a brand new Christmas show together. As I say, we were in Limerick last night and the night before in the University Concert Hall, and same show. A good few Christmas songs from my album, my Christmas album, which is called Christmas Stuff. The new Christmas single.
Stuff is just a great word, isn't it?
Stuff, isn't it? I know, yeah. Christmas stuff. Everyone does stuff, but you know, Christmas stuff. Yeah, so the show is great. Next week we have, tonight on with us is Mark Roberts, singer, songwriter, presenter. He's opening the show, and next week in Bundoran we have the legend that is Philomena Begley.
Of course, you couldn't come to Bundoran without having Philomena on.
Of course not. And then it's back to her house for a party.
Brilliant. Excellent. Cool. Let's go to some of the questions that we got. Victoria Catterson just says simply, how's she cutting? Alternatively, what's the crack?
I seen her during the week. She was on a BBC programme.
Right.
Over in, I think she went to England. She was drumming and stuff. I seen her on, so fair play. Well done, Victoria. Look good.
Any plans? Veronica Loves Nathan is her tag. Any plans on coming back to Kildare?
Kildare. No plans just as of yet, but next year I'm sure we'll be doing a summer gig somewhere in County Kildare for sure.
Who would you most like to duet with, says Lynn Matheson?
Taylor Swift.
Funny, that's the next question. Alison Bell asks, Nathan's favourite is Taylor Swift. Is he going to meet her when she comes to Ireland next year?
Yeah. If anyone out there has connections, please let me know. I want to get.
Surely you have the connections at this stage.
I want to get a meet and greet. I want to be on the front row. Let's see how we get on.
Paula is hopefully watching in New York, and she says, would Nathan consider a Christmas tour here in the US?
I'd love to do a Christmas tour in the US. We're going back to do some dates all across the US in May next year. We're coming to the Bronx, which I know is not too far from New York. We're back to Philadelphia, some parts of Canada, Boston. So yeah, keep your eyes out. Anyone who's got relatives in the States, or maybe you're in the States right now, we can't wait. We're going to be coming back in May.
Sinead Lahan says, are you looking forward to Christmas? I think we have established that fact. And what would you like to get?
What would I like to get?
Are you one of these, what do you buy the man who has everything, or?
I'm useless at thinking of stuff. I know,
like your gadgets, I'd say.
I like gadgets. I like gadgets. I know what I need. I need black socks. Because my brother steals them all the time. I go in my drawer and they're gone. I wash some and then go back to the drawer. They're gone. So like endless amounts of black socks. That's what I'm going to be asking for Christmas. That's
it. Black socks for Nathan. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Emma asks, did you enjoy the Maltesers I gave you in Cork on the 26th?
I did. They're well gone at this stage. Thanks.
Would you consider a duet with a fan?
I would, yeah, definitely. I did. We ran a competition on Facebook a couple of weeks back for someone to come and sing with the band, a fan to come and sing with the band and me on stage at a sound check, and that happened 2 weeks ago in Scotland. A girl who applied, and she was a great singer. So we'll probably do that again next year sometime. Yeah, do another competition.
Let us jump back to Christmas quickly, and you released your new Christmas song during the week.
I did.
And is that an original?
It's not original, no, but it's.
He says not having done his research, but.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's a song that I found by a band called Pentatonics. They did a vocal arrangement of it, just a vocal harmony group, and I obviously did it totally different with a band, and we went to Switzerland to film the video. Which was great fun. It was 24 hours in Switzerland, and it was absolutely freezing, but it was well worth it, and the shots came out very good, you know, and looks very Christmassy.
Was that one of these ones that you had to kind of do in July and August, because you know people do stuff so far in advance now? Or?
I did it about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, right, okay, not too bad.
And as I say, we were in we flew into Zurich and 4 hours up a mountain to try and get the snow, because there's no snow in Zurich at the minute, but up the mountain there is. So we travelled for 4 hours and got to this lovely log cabin, and the snow was there. It was incredible.
Brilliant. That'll bring us to another question. What is your favourite holiday destination?
Favourite holiday destination? I love Vegas. I love going to Las Vegas. I've been every year for the last 3 years, but I'm not going in January. I'm going to Tenerife in January for a couple of weeks. Got a couple of weeks off, but I'll maybe get to Vegas later on in the year.
What do you do then in your downtime, if you have any downtime?
What's that?
I know.
It's downtime.
Can you do normal stuff? Like, can you go and get a haircut and go down to shops and stuff?
So yeah. It's no. I live in Enniskillen, just outside Enniskillen, and no one ever really bothers me in Enniskillen. It's just they're fed up looking at me, I'd say, at this stage. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm off. I'll be going for some lunch, meeting up with a few friends, and Monday I'm songwriting in Dublin with a guy from Nashville, and then we're back gigging again all next week, as you say, coming to Bundoran next Saturday night. Last few tickets are still
Yes, let's talk about that. In fact, Bundoran, obviously, you shot the video for Good Time Girl. I'd say you're a bit of a fan of Bundoran at this stage.
I've always loved Bundoran. One of my first gigs when I started out was in the Allingham Arms, and we used to gig there all the time. Every few weeks we'd be there on a Friday or a Saturday night, so I love Bundoran. I love Rosnowla. I filmed Wagon Wheel video up in Rosnowla. I have spent a good few weeks there during the summers over the last few years as well. I just love Donegal as a whole, and I think Bundoran is a great spot. This is my third year doing a Christmas concert here, and we always do it with Ocean FM every year, and it's always great. With this, as I say, we've got Philomena Begley with us next Saturday. But we've also got 2 choirs as well, so they're going to be on.
Yeah, so local, it's the Moyana College, and I think it's Cork Creevy, I think.
That's it, yeah. So they're going to be on. They're going to do a few Christmas carols each to open the show. Then Philly's on, and then myself and the band. So
a good night promised to everybody.
For everyone. There's something for
and
everyone.
one or two tickets left.
There's still a couple of tickets left if you want to come along, yeah. So it's a great hotel, Great Northern, the big ballroom. I'm sure you can get tickets online at the venue.
I think they're on Ticketmaster,
Ticketmaster at the venue and at Ocean FM as well. So
brilliant. Would you consider doing I'm a Celebrity?
No. I watched it. I've been watching it the last couple of weeks. But I'm awful with like insects and rats, spiders, snakes.
So the B part of that question was what would be your worst fear? So I think you just answered that.
Rats would be my first. No matter how much, wouldn't matter. Just couldn't do it.
Are you watching any box sets? Or again, you have time to watch stuff?
No, I'm not at the minute. I'm watching Peaky Blinders. The 4th series is on at the minute, yeah. If you haven't watched Peaky Blinders, you have to watch it. It's absolutely incredible. Great series. Really good.
What is your favourite song to sing on stage? That's from Zoe McKenna.
Hi, Zoe. Zoe was there last night and the night before in Limerick. Great to see you. Favourite song? At the minute, we do a Conway Twitty medley with a song called Almost Persuaded and Hello Darling. They're my favourite ones at the minute. Catherine
was at your gig last night, actually, in Limerick, and she asked about that and asked, are you going to release them?
Hello Darling. I might record them, yeah. There's been a lot of people asking recently, so they're great country songs, and I don't think they've been done in a while, so yeah, might stick them on the next album. Keep your eyes peeled.
Cool. Denise is asking about Christmas shows in England, because she'd love to be over here to see the Christmas shows, and she's obviously heard so much about it.
Yeah, I would love to get over to England to do a couple of Christmas shows, and we might see if we can plan it next year, because we always go to England in October, November, but maybe we could go late November and maybe do a couple in England. That would be something I'd like to do, for sure, Denise.
And obviously it's been a big year as well for your brother Jake. So are you kind of giving him lots of advice, or?
I try, but he doesn't listen. He never listens. He's very headstrong.
You get on all right, yeah.
Sure. We do. I mean, we've been living together now for the last year, and he's doing great. He's got his band set up. He's got a big announcement soon happening with a big TV show next year that he's on. And as I say, he's
a celebrity.
Yeah, it's not I'm a celebrity though. Yeah. And he's, as I say, starring in this year's Aladdin pantomime. He's Aladdin in the SSE in Belfast. So I'm sure if you're in Belfast, go and see him. It's going to be a great show in the arena there. So
great. Well, think that's about all the time we have. Next year, you are in the Tree Arena in Dublin on Friday the 23rd of March, and then the SSE on Saturday the 24th of March.
I am.
So another
good
ones
reading.
to look for. Absolutely, absolutely. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
Oh God, I wouldn't be able to say. I'd get in so much trouble. I would be in a lot of trouble if I could be. I'd go and borrow a couple of cars, some of my dream cars, and then take them out for a spin.
Friend, in your invisibility cloak.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Cool. Listen. Thank you so much for being with us. We look
Thanks,
forward to
sir.
seeing you next Saturday. As I say,
Fantastic.
tickets are still on sale for the Great Northern gig next Saturday in Bundoran. And thanks for watching live with us on Facebook. And you can watch again later. It'll be on our YouTube channel, and we'll be pushing it out during the week as well. So thanks from all of us here in Steve Russell, and thanks to Tara as well for producing.
Thanks, Tara. If we don't see you next Saturday, have a great Christmas and a very happy and peaceful one. From here in Ballyconnell at our Christmas show, we'll see you very soon. See you next week.
Good luck. Thanks.